Hi Jacqueline. I haven't made a video to you in a while. I was actually going to make one over Christmas break, and I made one, but when I was editing it, I realized I hated it, and so I deleted it. So yeah, second semester's just started. Not just started, it's been going for a couple of months. We're like at midterms already. So I just spent the last hour and a half going around to every single vet clinic in town and dropping off resumes and filling out applications. Through all this hustle and bustle of me trying to figure out where each one of the clinics were, I accidentally ended up on Greek Row on a Friday evening, I should mention. Greek Row on a Friday evening. There were parties already starting. I really didn't want to be there. My objective became stop trying to find the vet clinics and get away from Greek Row as fast as I possibly can. I'm thinking of adding a double major. I'm staying with my current major I have now, but just adding an English literature major onto it. So that's a thing that I need to decide if I want to do or not. So a couple weeks ago, I was in lab for one of my animal science classes, and we went to the building next door and down into the basement, which is called the dungeon, because that's where our lab was. In the dungeon. And we did our lab down there, and we come out, and this lab, it's an evening lab, so I get out at like 5, but this was earlier in the year, so it was dark by the time I was getting out, or like the sun was just going down. And when I was walking out of the building, I turned a corner and I thought I saw the silhouette of a person in the window, and it like startled me. I like jumped, and it turned out to be a cactus. This really big one of these cactuses. One of these, okay? It was one of these. And I don't know why it scared me, because even if it was a person, this is a college campus. People are everywhere. I should expect that. In a little bit, I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna go do until we finish choir rehearsal, so that could be a couple of hours. But it's with the orchestra too. So like, I'm in university singers, and there's a couple other choirs, and there's orchestras, but we're all doing it together. And today, when I was in choir, my choir director was writing on the board what he wanted us to bring, and he just said, music, tuning fork, and silence. And he underlined silence a few times. Just because he said, if you aren't singing, you are silent. And we aren't even allowed to ask questions. Which I'm not really surprised, I understand, it just made me a little bit, silence, you just yeah. I don't even know if that made sense. Sunday we have Masterworks, so that's gonna be pretty cool. It's not our official concert yet, but that comes later in May. Thank goodness, because we don't have anything memorized for that yet. I think that's it. My fish says hi. He's still alive, by the way. Look how long he's been alive. Like, look at him. Bye!